Welcome to Satisfactory City Recap Day 32. So we streamed yesterday and that means it's time for us to do a recap. And from this picture we can actually see exactly what's going on in terms of what we built yesterday. So what you are looking at is, I don't know, a lime green tower. This is heat sinks. That was the main objective. But if you pay close attention, you can also see something over there in the background, something really far away. That's actually a radar tower that we did as part of the exploration. So at the start of the session, we did a poll, and I think I actually liked this one, where I asked whether I should be building or exploring, and it turned out to be 3/4 building and 1/4 exploration. So we did 3 hours of building and 1 hour of exploration. I think that's a really cool way of doing it, and I want to try to do that again, so we see a balance of. So if you want to catch the VOD, the first 3 hours are building and the last hour is exploration. So now you know where to find it. Also, while I'm at it, VODs are available on my secondary channel. Please don't ask in the comments where they are, but just take a look at the description. There is a link at the very top to the VOD. And if it's not, then let me know. So, another tower, another challenge. We'll start by not killing ourselves, landing here. So we are going to do heat sinks in this episode, and let's have a look at it. Also, why heat sink? Well, the heat sink here, luckily we have an alternate recipe for heat sink. So that requires alclad aluminium sheets and copper wire. Easy to get, and I actually was looking for locations. I found this location, but unfortunately it's full of toxic plants that somehow cannot be destroyed yet. But I wanted to be close to this tower since this is the aluminium, and then I saw, hey, I have a location here. This is where I produce my copper, so why not just leech that one in, because it's only supporting this one and that one, and you know, even though it's only 300 per minute, then and this one takes 240, then I guess this will be mainly idle. What the hell is those kind of sounds? Huh. However, there is a problem with this tower, a very big glaring problem that I am not so fan of, to be honest. What the hell are those stupid trees doing in my base? And that's just, these trees are invincible. You can kill them, alright, but they will respawn. So every time you load the game, these trees come back. Not a fan. But there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. So what do we have here? This is the, let's get rid of that one. If anyone doesn't know how to get a empty inventory, so you don't run around with crap in your hand, do this. So basically, you equip something, and the item you equip, that's the one you take out. Then you can now run around with your flailing hands, as we like doing. And okay, so what are we doing here? We get copper coming in on this side. Copper is going in. It's going into 128 smelters, just getting produced into copper ingots. That is 240 copper ingots per minute. Goes out here, goes down to the line, consolidated into one, and then at this location it gets split. Let's go to this location. It gets split here into 2, so that's 120 in each side, going into 12 of these. 12 times 15. No, not 12, 8 times 15. I was like, what am I not calculating? Okay, 8 times 15 is 120, so this will exactly consume all of it. It will output 45 times 16. That's 720. That is pretty close to the max capacity of a belt, of a Mark 5 belt. So this is pretty awesome that we are actually getting to a position where we need a Mark 5 belt. Otherwise we would have to have 2 Mark 4 belts going up. So that goes up here. Lots and lots of wire, copper wire. I know it's possible to do. I have the alternate recipe, so I could do iron wire, but the fact that I just have a copper location here, and my actual needs for copper wire isn't that great. So this whole tower is designed towards, let's see, how can we build it? You can step down here. Like this. There are 8 of these. Each one takes, of the alternate heat sinks, takes 90 per minute. So 90 times 8 is again 720. So again, completely using up all of the copper, perfectly balanced, like all things should be. And then taking 160 L-clad aluminium sheets. This tower is producing 240, so that will never really be a problem. Now the whole thing has run to a halt, and we have these heat sinks here. They look okay, they look nice. There's a nice little FICSIT on the side. And it goes, okay, and one thing I should mention is this thing here. This one is a special way I always try to build things. It's it's quite a neat way. So you get one central line. You can use stackable splitters to get them in a nice height. Then you build this, the tower, and if you have like a manufacturer with 4 inputs, this is also like the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. And it looks absolutely phenomenal. You know I like my my 90-degree turns, and now I even have 90-degree turns when going horizontal. So this is it. This one has produced 3,600 per minute, and that's that fills up pretty fast. That will be ready. What it's going to be used for is radio control units, which will be on next on our agenda. That takes quite a few of these, although there is also an alternate radio control unit, which I guess we can do. I think we need to just heat sinks for that. There's an alternate radio control unit that we want to do. Oh yeah, by the way, while we are up here, look at that location over there. That's pretty far away. And that's all the way over here. When I got up to that location, I just realized that this is actually an excellent location to get a good view of a big part of the map out there. So that's what we did. Let's see if we can use our gargoyles here to jump back to the hub and see if there's a new recipe we should take. You know, actually, I think it's better if we go up here. Oh, please don't kill me. Good. Can't quite get all the way up to the top, but it's close. And I had to remove my trains because trains are still hopelessly broken. And here on tier 7, alternate radio control unit. We will take it, and I think I have the quartz already ready over here just for the eventuality. In one of these boxes of junk. That's the one. And we can now get the alternate recipe, which is the one we're going to do next time. Click. Going back. Radio control. Now we have 2 recipes. So the alternate recipe is even more heat sinks. No, it's actually not more heat sinks. It's literally sources, but it then takes quartz instead of the crystal oscillators, and then supercomputers instead of computers. So, but it then produces 3 of them. So I think this is a better recipe. This also means that we actually have a thing that requires supercomputers, and now we built a supercomputer tower last time, which, to the best of my knowledge, I have no clue where it is. Somehow it got lost. I don't know. Is it all the way in the back here? I think that's all the way there. I have no idea. Anyway, that's what we are going to do. I am not going to fly out to that really far away. So if you want to take a look at what happened and how we did that, we did get 4 new hard drives on our exploration run. So I think that's a pretty nice haul. We are almost running out of recipes, so I don't know what we're going to use the rest of the hard drives for. I hope there's something extra. If you want to check that out, as I said, the last hour of the VOD should contain the exploration run. And then that's going to be it for now. And the next time we're going to build the alternate recipe of radio control units, so we can continue radio control units. And after that, we have turbo motors, and then I really have to start looking at what the hell we're going to do. Because the natural thing would be making massive train stations, but since the trains don't work, yeah, that's not really an option. So we're gonna have to look long and hard in a week's time on what we are going to do. But for now, we still have some big achievements done, and that's radio control units and turbo motors. So thank you for joining. I hope you will check back on my next Twitch stream or follow the recaps. Thank you for joining. Stay effective.